Welcome to Silent Betrayal, where shocking stories of love, lies, and betrayal unfold. Get ready for jaw-dropping tales that will make you question everything. Subscribe and turn on notifications because the truth is about to be revealed. Now, dive into today's story. Liam Walker has always believed in loyalty and dedication, not only in his career, but especially in his relationship. At 29, he's dedicated most of his time and energy to his role as a marketing specialist at a leading tech firm, hoping to climb the corporate ladder. But more than career success, his heart is set on Maya Foster, his girlfriend of 3 years. Maya is the kind of person who lights up any room she walks into. At 27, she works as an event coordinator for a well-known nonprofit, and her charisma has always kept Liam grounded and inspired. Recently, Liam's been considering taking the next step with her. He's already picked out the ring and was planning to propose soon. This upcoming work event, he thought, would be the perfect opportunity to introduce her to his team, and especially his boss, Ethan Grant, a man he deeply respects and wants to impress. But as excited as he is about the future, he can't ignore a gnawing feeling in his gut. Maya's been acting strange lately, distant, distracted, and unusually protective of her phone. She claims it's just stress from work, but something doesn't feel right. Liam decides to set these worries aside, focusing on the event as a chance to reassure himself about their future together. Little does he know that this evening, meant to be a bonding moment, would shatter his world in ways he never imagined. As the days inch closer to the event, Liam finds himself caught between excitement and an unsettling anxiety he can't shake. Maya's behavior becomes harder to ignore. Every time her phone pings, she quickly glances at him before turning away, typing furiously with an intensity he's never seen before. One evening, Liam catches a glimpse of her face, illuminated by the phone screen, a slight, almost secret smile playing on her lips. He tells himself it's nothing, that he's just overthinking things. After all, they've been together for years. Why would she keep secrets now? In the days leading up to the event, Liam tries his best to bring back their usual chemistry, arranging cozy dinner dates, suggesting they go out for a movie or just spending quiet evenings together. But Maya seems miles away, her mind somewhere else entirely. Despite his mounting suspicions, Liam brushes it off, convinced that he's just being paranoid. In his mind, this work event will be the perfect opportunity to reconnect, show her off to his colleagues, and remind her of the life they're building together. But deep down, the unease continues to simmer, and his hope begins to feel more like desperation. The night of the company event finally arrives, and Liam is both nervous and excited. Dressed in his best suit, he arrives early, eager to make a good impression on his colleagues and, especially, his boss, Ethan Grant. At 41, Ethan is everything Liam aspires to be: confident, successful, and endlessly charismatic. He's known for his charm, and people tend to gravitate towards him, but Liam always viewed him as a role model rather than a rival. Tonight, he hopes Ethan will see him as more than just another employee, and perhaps hint at the promotion he's been eyeing for months. When Maya arrives, Liam's heart skips a beat. She's stunning, radiating confidence and elegance in a way that makes him proud to call her his girlfriend. She greets him with a smile, and for a moment, he feels his worries melt away. They spend some time mingling, chatting with his colleagues, and everything seems to be going perfectly. But as the night progresses, Liam begins to notice Maya's attention drifting. She's glancing around the room, and her eyes keep landing on Ethan. At first, Liam brushes it off as curiosity. After all, Ethan is the head of the company, and she might simply be impressed. But when he catches them sharing a quiet conversation in a corner of the room, with her laughing at something he says, Liam's heart starts to pound with anxiety. As the evening wears on, the uneasy feeling that's been nagging Liam turns into a creeping suspicion he can't ignore. Every now and then, he notices Ethan and Maya exchanging glances across the room, subtle but unmistakably loaded. The way Maya's eyes linger on Ethan, the same look she used to give Liam, fills him with a sinking dread. He tries to engage her in conversation, to bring her back to him, but she seems distant, preoccupied, as though she's waiting for something or someone. Then, without much explanation, Maya excuses herself to get some fresh air. Minutes later, Liam watches as Ethan quietly slips away in the same direction. His heart sinks. He tries to convince himself it's all in his head, that he's just being paranoid. But with each passing second, he feels more certain that something is horribly wrong. Deciding he can't ignore it any longer, he takes a deep breath and follows them, praying that he's wrong and he's being paranoid to think this way. But the dread in his chest tells him otherwise. Stepping into the dimly lit garden area, Liam's worst fears are confirmed. In the shadows, he sees Maya and Ethan in an intimate moment, their heads close together, hands intertwined as they speak in hushed tones. Time seems to freeze as he watches her laugh, the same laugh that used to be reserved for him, and then they kiss. The world around him shatters in an instant, every hope, every plan he'd made for their future together falling apart before his eyes. He feels a rush of anger and betrayal so strong that he's rooted to the spot, unable to breathe, unable to believe what he's seeing. After a few agonizing moments, Liam steps forward, his voice breaking the silence. Maya and Ethan pull apart, shock flashing across their faces as they realize they've been caught. Ethan tries to play it off, stammering about Maya coming to him for career advice, but Liam's not buying it. He confronts them both, the hurt and betrayal spilling out as he demands to know how long this has been going on. Maya tries to apologize, but her excuses only deepen his pain. She begs him to understand, but the betrayal is too deep, and Liam can't look at her without feeling the weight of her deception. Devastated and humiliated, Liam walks back into the event, his heart racing as he tries to process what he's just witnessed. But instead of leaving quietly, he realizes he can't let them get away with it. Without a second thought, he returns to the room, his voice rising as he calls out Ethan and Maya, their faces turning red as the attention of the room shifts to them. He recounts what he saw, the betrayal, the lies, making sure everyone, especially Ethan's closest colleagues, knows the truth. The shock on his colleagues' faces, the looks of disbelief, all fuel his fury. Ethan, usually so composed and confident, falters, trying to deflect the accusations. But the damage is done. Maya's face crumples in embarrassment, the weight of her choices finally hitting her. In that moment, Liam feels a small sense of justice. The man he once admired has been exposed, and the woman he loved has left to face the consequences of her actions. In the days that follow, Liam feels the crushing weight of loss and betrayal. The love of his life, the woman he was ready to build a future with, had torn his heart apart in a single night. Despite her calls and messages begging for forgiveness, he knows there's no going back. Trust, once broken, can't be repaired. And as much as it hurts, he realizes that staying with her would only bring more pain. Work becomes unbearable as he tries to avoid seeing Ethan, who's still his boss. The once inspiring office space now feels tainted, and each day there reminds him of the man who betrayed him. He decides that he can't continue working under someone so deceitful, no matter how much he wanted that promotion. He submits his resignation, taking a leap of faith as he steps away from the company and the toxic memory it now holds. Leaving both his job and relationship behind, Liam begins the difficult journey of rebuilding his life. He pours himself into hobbies, reconnects with friends he'd lost touch with, and, slowly but surely, he begins to feel whole again. The experience has changed him, He's more cautious, but he's also stronger. He's learned to trust himself, to listen to his instincts, and to never settle for anything less than respect and loyalty. Over time, he realizes that the betrayal, painful as it was, taught him invaluable lessons about love and self-worth. As he reflects on his journey, he feels a renewed sense of purpose, determined to rebuild a life centered on honesty and trust. Looking back, Liam realizes that while he may have lost a relationship, he gained something far more important: the understanding of his own worth. He shares his story as a reminder to others that they deserve respect, loyalty, and honesty in any relationship. Betrayal, while painful, can teach us to value ourselves and walk away from those who don't. Thank you for watching and for sharing this journey with me. If my story resonated with you, please like, share, and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories on resilience, love, and self-discovery. Remember, you deserve someone who truly values and respects you.